all for Postures 2 Morals 2, the 166th series. Today we will look at yet another posture for our wrist. Then look at how Swami Vivekananda enjoyed the company of pet animals, how he took care of them. First, sit in the all fours, palm below the shoulders, knees below the hips, middle finger pointing forward. And now you have to turn the right palm to the right side and then back. Similarly, the left palm. This is all. This gives a very good stretch for the wrist. The elbow should face forward, middle finger pointing backwards. Then you can feel the stretch immediately at the wrist. This is an excellent posture to keep the carpal tunnel healthy in the wrist joint. So that's very, very important, where a lot of nerves enter there, and any impingement there would result in a lot of problem. Stay there for about 15 seconds with relaxed breathing. Then slowly come back, sit upright. After Swami Vivekananda came back from East Bengal, he did not had so much of time, because by then he was almost very, very ill, and it was all just before an year of his leaving the physical mortals. He used to enjoy the company of several pet animals. There was an antelope, a couple of ducks, geese, there was a she-goat called Hansi, and there was a baby goat, which was his favorite, called Matru. And around that Matru was tied small tiny bells, so that whenever it ran, that bell sounds were ringing. Swami Vivekananda used to enjoy a lot with this Matru. And when he wanted the milk for making tea, the goat milk, he used to go to Hansi, take her permission before milking her. That was the sentiment Swami Vivekananda had. And especially with Matru, he had a very, very strong link. He used to say that there is some connection between Matru and me, maybe a connection from the previous birth. And he used to run, chase it, jump in joy with that baby goat Matru. And this Matru used to sleep in the room of Swami Vivekananda with him. And unfortunately, this Matru died early. Then Swami Vivekananda, perhaps he had those impressions of Captain Sibir, and Mr. Thompson was his some sort of a stenographer who helped documenting a lot of his speeches. Both of them really died quite early, and maybe he had that impression. Then to one of his disciples, when Matru died, he remarked, "It's very unfortunate that whomsoever I love die early." This is what he said. Well, this is how Swami Vivekananda, especially towards the end, enjoyed the company of these pet animals. Namaste.